Investigators from the Transportation Safety Board examined the BC Ferry coastal inspiration today. Inspectors looked over Duke Point's dock yesterday, where they could see visible damage from the ship's hard landing on Tuesday. This afternoon they inspected the ferry. The bow port side door is destroyed and already being taken apart. The TSB is saying very little about the investigation.
The stuff is confidential for now. We're still just assessing, so we'll collect the information. We'll go back. We got some information as well off the voice data recorder, so we'll take all that back and we'll look at it some more and listen to the interviews again, and then decide on how much of an investigation we'll do.
BC Ferries is blaming an electronic guidance system for causing the crash. The cost of the damage to both the dock and the ferry is still being assessed. BC Ferry says it will take some time to order new parts for the bow door. Duke Point will be closed for several months. An avalanche warning is in effect for Vancouver Island mountains this weekend. Forecasters are also keeping a close watch on the mountains in BC's interior over the next few days. They say strong winds and significant quantities of new snow are increasing the risk. Forecasters are concerned that after a long dry spell, people will race to the hills with fresh powder and trigger potentially deadly avalanches. Well, it's getting chilly out there, especially for people who live on the streets. A downtown Victoria group is hoping you'll help keep homeless people warm this winter by donating clothing. The 4th annual KoolAid coat drive is underway. Volunteers are asking people to donate new or used winter jackets, gloves, even blankets. So far this year, donations are down, but KoolAid is hoping the Christmas spirit will come through.
We're always struggling this time of year, competing with other worthy causes. So, we're hoping the public, once they get their Christmas gifts, they can take inventory of the other winter gear that they have and share what they're not going to need. Warm winter gear is appreciated.
Donations can be dropped off at Rock Bay Landing on Ellis Street until January 3rd. A church in Victoria is capturing the Christmas spirit by performing a Russian holiday classic. 100 performers and behind-the-scenes crew are working overtime to create an adaptation of Martin the Cobbler. The group is retelling the tale of love and redemption with song and dance. The group has been practicing for months to create a memorable Christmas experience for families.
I think people will experience a marvelous production, but I hope they will experience something more. I hope they will experience a moving of the heart, that they will come to a sense of a compassion that isn't just for a day or a season, but throughout the year and throughout one's life, and a sense that we're all on that journey to become more caring for our fellow travelers in this world.
If you'd like to catch the performance, it runs tonight and tomorrow at 7:30 at the First Metropolitan United Church on Quadra at Balmoral. Saanich police are asking for your help to bring a missing teen home for Christmas. Rebecca Ankerson may have been seen in Nanaimo this morning. She's about 5'4" with short brown hair. She has a piercing in the bridge of her nose and pierced ears. Ankerson was last seen wearing a gray sweatshirt with an Orange County Choppers emblem and combat-style boots. She may be with 30-year-old Ryan Reset. There is a warrant out for his arrest. He's 6 feet tall with brown hair that could be dyed green. He has a tattoo on the right side of his neck. If you see either of them, you're asked to contact police. The BC government has been given 6 months to fix a drunk driving law that a judge says violates drivers' rights. Lawyers who challenged the law wanted it removed from the books immediately, but Justice John Sigurdsson says that could be dangerous to the public, so he's giving the government until the end of June to change it. Attorney General Shirley Bond welcomes the decision, saying she'll introduce the changes in the legislature in the spring. Sigurdsson ruled parts of the law, including immediate roadside suspensions and fines for some drivers who fail a roadside screening test, violate drivers' rights because the tests can be faulty and there isn't an adequate appeal process.